Hello everyone, my name is Megan. So what we're recording today is Long Live the Queen. It's a pretty cutesy looking thing. It's got a little magical girl right there. As far as I know what it is you are a princess whose mother has recently died. I don't know if she was murdered. Just putting that out there. And essentially what happens is you have to survive till your 15th birthday in order to, be crowned queen. And this is King Dowager, Duke of Caloris. Jocelyn? Anyways, we're almost home. Your room is just the way you left it. Elodie, that's me! We are the crown princess. We have cute, pretty anime curls. I know it's hard to leave your school and all your friends, but I've arranged the best possible tutors for every subject. Oh, that's nice. It's a nice, loving father right there. Go ahead and arrange for you to not go to public school. You have to work hard this year to prepare yourself before your 15th birthday, but I know you can do it. Thank you, father. You'll learn quickly, and you'll make a wonderful queen. It's what your mother would have wanted. Those magical words. This is not what mother would have wanted. She wouldn't have wanted to die and leave me. Oh, ouch. No, she wouldn't, but sometimes bad things happen. We have to pick up and carry on. Like a good little princess. All of Nova depends on us. On you. No pressure, though. No pressure. Sigh. I will be here to guide you until your coronation, but the decisions you make are ultimately up to you. Because, that's what you want to do when you're the king, is let your 14-year-old daughter, whose mother just died and is in immense grief, make every important decision for your country. Great plan. Come, your maids are waiting. I got a nice little schoolgirl outfit, even though I don't have any actual school to go to. Anyways, welcome to Long Live the Queen! If this is your first time playing, you should read this brief introduction on how the game works. I have actually played the demo before, but we'll go through the Tell Me More anyways. You'll be controlling Elodie, the almost queen of Nova, as she tries to prepare for her coronation. To do that, she needs to take classes every week in order to raise her skills. That's another important aspect of the game, is the whole skill tree thing, which is a lot more complicated than you'd think. The skills she learns will provide different choices in the ongoing plot. Learning the right skills can mean the difference between life and death. You also need to keep an eye on Elodie's mood. With her mother's tragic death, Elodie is not very happy right now. Kinda obvious. The mood button will take you to the emotions screen for more details. There we go, mood screen. It's zoomed out, oddly. Elodie is feeling both afraid and depressed, but her strongest emotion is depressed. Yup. If she becomes more cheerful to cancel out the depression, her strongest emotion would be afraid. I don't know what she's afraid of. I'm not quite understanding that emotion right there, but okay. Elodie's current mood affects her ability to learn. It will give her a bonus to some skills and penalties to others. Let's take a look at the skills screen. Whoosh. Skills are broken into 4 main categories: social, physical, intellectual, and mystical. Inside these categories are skill sets, groups of 3 related skills. You start with 0 in every skill. We're a good little princess right now. Yup. Every week, Elodie can learn 2 skills. Normally, she earns 2 points in every skill for every weekday that she studies. So if she studies history, she will earn 2 points times 5 days, which equals to 10 points. Because Elodie is depressed, she has a -2 penalty to the social skill set, conversation. She doesn't feel like talking to people right now. So if she studies conversation, she'll earn 2 minus 2 points per day, which equals out to 0 points. So that would be useless. However, she has a +1 bonus to the expression skill set. If she studies one of the expression skills, she will earn 2 + 1 point per day, which means 3 points per day, which equals out to 15 points for the entire week. This is boring. These are strategy games. This is what I've chosen to play. I also have some Canada Drive, which is not sponsored because I am a broke person. If you study a skill you have a penalty for, you could be wasting your time and not learning anything. If you study a skill you have bonuses for, you will learn much faster than normal. Good to know. All these bonuses and penalties will change when Elodie's mood changes. She can also gain bonuses to skills by studying related skills. I didn't realize that part. Must have skipped over that last time I read all this. Check the skills screen every week to see your current bonuses. Because, yeah, her mood will go up and down depending on what you do and blah, 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 blah. Anyways, that should be enough. We're gonna skip ahead. Stuff we don't really need to know. Apparently we already failed a history test. Just straight up. Good for us. Okay, so we're starting off on week 1. We're depressed. We get bonuses to expression and animal handling right now. And we have a penalty to royal demeanor, conversation, and athletics. I don't know why being depressed would mean you're less athletic. I also don't know why it would make you better handling animals, but hey, you know what? Whatever. Okay, so our mood right now is the same as the tutorial, mostly depressed, a little bit afraid. We don't have any outfits right now, we've just got the boarding school uniform. We have some classes we could take. So, since we have bonuses to expression, but we're not very good with anything else right now. So, I'm gonna go with expression for the morning classes. So, the class options for expression are decoration, which is for drawing, painting, arranging flowers, and dressing well. Very important princess things. You could do instruments, which gives you skill with musical instruments such as the harp and the flute. I used to play the flute, and I own a harp. Voice, the skill of singing beautifully. Another thing I do. Oh yeah. Alright, so I think for the first thing we're gonna go with decoration. Because, you know, I imagine arranging flowers will be very, very useful for being a queen. And then, just to give us some variety, we're gonna go for animal handling in the afternoon. And let's learn how to ride a horse. Yeah, let's learn how to ride a horse, and how to groom a horse. That should do us pretty good. That'll be our little starting week. We get this nice little fast sped-up music. Week 1, morning. You discuss the nature of beauty, looking around at landscapes, objects, and people, and comparing their aesthetic elements. Decoration increased by 15. Bonus to depressed. Aw yeah! And week 1 in the afternoon. You walk around the stables, meeting the royal horses, learning about their breeds and the names for different parts of their anatomy. Very useful, I'm sure. Always good to know the horse before you, suddenly jump on its back like an animal. Elodie, what's all that noise outside? Who's here? Oh, it's my cousins! And my aunt and uncle! Darling, we are so terribly sorry to hear about your mother Fidelia. I don't know why I instantly jumped into that accent, but we're gonna go with it. Thank you. You look well, niece. Hi, Lodi! Hello, Charlotte. Lady Merva. Okay, so you're a lady, and your parents are... I didn't notice. Should probably read that. Hi, Lottie. I haven't seen you in ages. Will you be staying long? Yep, Mummy said we'd be here all month. Yay, I have company! I love how everyone here has, like, anime hair and anime eyes. It's hilarious. Oh yay, +1 to cheerful because our friend is here. Cousin? Our cousin is here. Who we appear to be on good terms with, so that's always a good thing. Maybe we'll have some time to talk later. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, and so now that we've finished studying, we can do something fun for the weekend. So we can show our mood, and we can see what needs the most boosting. So we need to boost depressed. Because we need to get us cheerful, right? We need to not be depressed. Which would change what our skills could be, too, so we could learn different skills and have better bonuses. So first we want to probably... See, some of them are also multiple things, so like playing with toys gets you 1 to yielding instead of being willful. But it also makes you more lonely, but it will make you more cheerful. Whereas if you sneak out, it'll make you more lonely, but you'll be more willful. Walking in the gardens makes you lonely, but it'll make you cheerful. Attending service will just straight up take away one of your worst skills, so in this case for us it's depressed. We could visit Charlotte, which we don't know what it'll do. The dungeons right now would give us no effect, so there's no point in going to the dungeons. Visiting the tomb of, I assume, our mother would just make us more depressed and afraid. Which, you know, not usually a good thing. Exploring the castle is just going to make us more lonely and afraid. That's not very good. attending court, which is, you know, boring, so it makes us feel pressured to, you know, hold up to standards, makes us depressed, which we don't need to be more depressed, and it makes us more yielding. Or we could go talk to our father, which has an unknown circumstance. I'm gonna go talk to Charlotte, because she seems cool. So, oops, I accidentally clicked a thing. Well, I will save my game, I suppose. I will save this as... hi. No. Okay. And then return. Okay. I love this room! It's so much bigger than mine back home! You should visit more often. It's awful that the only time I get to see you is... when my mother dies. Something like this. I know your brother and sister are still too young, but why haven't you come to school? My mother worries about me. She doesn't think anywhere but home is safe. You know, it's something parents do, is they're generally very overprotective of their children, yeah? I understand. I'm probably not going to be allowed to leave this castle until my birthday. But at least we can have fun together here. Oh yay, I got boosted cheerful. Woohoo! Okay, so now I just look plain fucking terrified. So, yeah, because now my depressed and my afraid are the same, but because my depressed has gone up so much, my current mood is afraid, I guess. Since that one seems to be on the up, right? Okay, so that's changed my mood to afraid. Meaning I'm gonna have different skills. So right now, I have a bonus to agility and to faith. Okay, so I would probably train agility. Okay, so we can learn how to dance, and we can learn how to respond quickly to surprises and stuff. Actually, let's just learn a lot about reflexes right now. I feel like that, knowing how this game tends to go, gonna go with that. Okay, so week 2 in the morning. Your teacher walks around you, prodding a finger at you slowly in order to train you in blocking those touches without triggering fear or faster breathing. That seems a little odd, but thanks, Teach. You practice with a jump rope to increase the speed of your footwork. You practice solo tennis, hitting a ball against the wall repeatedly in order to train your hand and your eye to react. Okay, well we got like... oh, I can now play sports. Oh, cool. Go solo tennis. Well, yeah, so I got, like, plus 30 something in that, So, woo! What's that commotion outside? Father, what's going on? Juliana, Duchess of Ursul. Ursul? I have come to pay my respects in honor of your mother. You have no respect or honor. It's because of you and your powers that my wife is dead. Okay, that's a little extreme there. What? Yeah, that's pretty much what everyone's thinking, I think. I am a Lumen, as was she, and like every Lumen, I am willing to give my life if necessary to protect our domain. I don't understand what a Lumen is. Sounds like a witch. Your line has been traitors for 200 years. I won't have you corrupting my daughter. Okay. That is for the Crown Princess to decide. Elodie, your mother trusted me, and I have much to teach you. Let her stay. I want to hear what she has to say. She stays. +1 to willful. I like being willful. As you wish. Pretty sure I just pissed off my dad real bad. Okay, so since we're still afraid, we should probably get rid of that. What was the opposite of afraid? It was angry. So sports would make us less afraid. I don't know why the opposite of afraid is angry. It was like the extreme opposite of the reaction. Okay, so for now, let's focus on getting not angry. You take to the court for a few games of tennis. Feel the thrill of competition. I do. I do indeed. Okay, so most of our moods are evened out. They're more or less neutral. But we're a little more depressed again. So for the classes, that means... Ooh. Oh, okay, it's not showing us now. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's under skill. My bad, I forgot. Alright, so we've got +2 expression and animal handling again. And there's also a whole bunch of stuff like strategy and stuff that we don't have an actual, like, disadvantage to. And we still have a bit of an advantage for agility. So we could keep going into reflexes, or we could... we can't really do anything from socialing, aside from, like, expression. I don't see how that's gonna really help us better ourselves as a person. Learning weapons might be a good idea. But also, I guess it's important to know, like... a whole bunch of things, like, as a princess about your country and stuff, so maybe learning, like, military and weapons and history. Okay. So I think, for the classes, I'm gonna go a little more into reflexes, and then we're gonna learn some history. We're gonna learn about our history, so Novan history from Nova. Let's go with that. Alright, so you practice running at high speed back and forth over a small area, making quick turns and changes in direction. And then for the history, you read about the history of your domain. Hundreds of years ago, Nova was the center of a great empire, spanning the length of the western coast as well as a few island territories. Over time, your influence has waned. It's okay, we're still a country, we still have, like, a fucking king and queen, so, you know, we're obviously not doing too bad for ourselves. Charlotte. He loves me not. Lottie, do you have a boyfriend? That's a good question there. Not really. I just like to play with the flowers. You know, they're kids. It makes sense. All of a sudden, the Duchess of Ursol rushes into the garden and points a sword at you. Oh shit. No, not at you. At your feet? Is she pledging her loyalty to me? Princess, don't move! Okay. Let's hold still. Ash, I don't have any composure. You want to hold still, but you don't have the composure to hold your position without peeking. You look down where her sword is pointing. There's a snake in the grass! Oh no! You can't help it. You squeak and jump back. The snake tenses and prepares to strike. Oh, shit. No! Lottie, no. Your cousin pushes you aside, and the snake's fangs sink into her leg. Ouch. Hope it's not poisonous. Lottie! Too late, Juliana swings her sword and cuts off the snake's head. If she was pointing the sword at your feet and she's like, don't move, couldn't she have just been like, and killed it right there before any of that had to happen? Lucille, Countess of Nyx. Okay, so that's what her parents are. They're the Count and Countess of Nyx. And we're the King and Queen of Nova, then. Okay. What's going on out here? Your daughter's been bitten by a milk viper. They're poisonous. Get a herbalist right away. Okay, so they are poisonous, and my cousin's probably going to die. Shit. I think I liked her. I will treat my daughter. I certainly can't trust anyone here to keep her safe. Are you a herbalist? If not, you should probably go get one. I'm sorry. I don't feel good. We will be returning home to Merva immediately. No, you're supposed to be here for a month. Your aunt has a point. Milk vipers are not native to this area. That snake should never have been there. Someone may have tried to kill you. Dun dun dun. Will Charlotte be okay? I don't know. Well, that was dramatic. Okay, so we have one thing to do, so we're a little more afraid now. So pretty much anything we just did for getting rid of Angry, completely counteracted. Let's go talk to the lady who essentially tried to just save our life. What is it you wanted to teach me? First, I need to know if you have your mother's crystal. Nope. What crystal? Nope. Apparently we failed a lore test. Oh well. The source of power for any lumen is a particular magical crystal. Once you've bonded with it, it becomes a part of you as long as you live. Okay. That sounds a little odd, but let's roll with that. Let's roll with it. The royal crystal has been passed down from ruler to ruler for generations. It belongs to you, except that the king may be keeping it from you. But why would he do that? Aside from his very obvious distrust of you. Do you have a crystal? No, of course not. Why would the person who says that they are all bonded to crystals have a crystal? Of course! You stupid little... girl. She holds out her hands. Light flickers from her bosom, and then, with a shower of sparks, something takes shape. Okay. You reach out to touch it, and it dissolves away into nothing. Oh. It belongs to me. No one can take it from me until I die. Good to know. You need to find the crystal that belongs to you. Okay, I'm very obviously afraid again. But... oh, let's not do that. How do I save? Ah, okay. So save. We're gonna save over. Hee. Alright. So that was the first time playing Long Live the Queen. We almost got killed by a snake, and our cousin both came and left within the space of a few days. The king appears to be pretty annoyed with everything, and our mother's sister, I guess our other kind of aunt, showed up out of nowhere and wants to teach me how to be a witch. That was eventful, and I feel we've learned nothing as far as the skills go. We learned how to be very nimble on our feet, and it didn't even help us with the snake, so oh well. Yeah, okay, so until next time, I'm Megan, and catch you later.